Tea, glorious tea. Episode 20 for YouTube and SoundCloud. It's episode 20 of Tea Time. We've made it thus far. Let's prepare our hot water by filling our kettles with nice tap cold water. And once we do so, let's talk about the tea that we will be reviewing today. As our water heats up, let's talk about today's tea. Today's tea is Elderflower Citrus by Stash. It's a white tea, and there are 18 tea bags to the box. I'm not sure how much caffeine this tea has. I know it has some, but I'll post that amount right here. Let's now take a look at how this tea describes itself. Elderflower citrus. The soft and distinctly sweet floral flavor of elderflower blossom pairs perfectly with white tea. We've added a fresh citrus note with a bright flavor of yuzu for a well-rounded and inspiring blend. Let's now take a look at this tea's brewing instructions. It states here, brew at 170 to 180 degrees Fahrenheit, brew for 3 to 4 minutes, and with 8 fluid ounces of water. For iced tea, use double the tea bags. Because I don't have a thermometer on hand, what we'll do is allow our boiled water to cool down a bit, approximate the temperature, and then execute our brewing instructions. So, I waited a couple of minutes for our water to cool down. Hopefully it's around 180 degrees. I also conveniently measured out 8 ounces of water, a little more. And I've added our tea bag to our water. Let's wait the recommended 4 minutes and then give our tea a taste. Our recommended steep time of 4 minutes has surpassed. Let's try our tea with an open mind and see what it tastes like. So a tea isn't always what you're looking for. I have more and more options the more of these reviews that I do, but I like to do a new tea for reviews. So it's hard to say, well, it's not hard to say. The truth is this tea isn't doing it for me at this moment. I was looking for something a little bit more soothing, but this tea has some really interesting qualities. So I do appreciate how understated this tea is. I hope to goodness this tea isn't too hot and I didn't burn it or anything. It looks fine, but it doesn't taste bitter. It has like really interesting mild citrus, like Earl Grey tea, very similar to that citrus taste. It's lingering. Yeah, this is almost like a chamomile Earl Grey. I'm not sure what the idea behind this tea was. Like, what am I supposed to be getting out of the tea? What's the bigger message here? What's the purpose of these flavors coming together? Was it supposed to be calming? Was it supposed to make me open-minded? Yeah, it's got a relatively relaxed taste, but I feel like this flavor combination would work so much better in a black tea. I don't think this works well with chamomile. Yeah, I think chamomile and citrus conflict. They both serve different purposes. Chamomile is calming, soothing. Citrus is livening, awakening. So the fact that they're in the same tea together is a little bit ironic, and I don't think it necessarily works that well together. This tea does have cool flavor, but it just doesn't have, it's like fighting itself. It's like there's a kick, but it's also trying to relax you. So I'm not a huge fan of that. This tea gets a 5-6. I always like when teas are different, and always, encourage that in teas. But if a tea is conflicted and fighting itself, it doesn't help me feel at ease. And this tea doesn't feel at ease to me. I wish it did. I wish it had more. It was more of a statement of something. But this tea seems a bit confused. Maybe I'm projecting. But overall, yeah, not the worst tea I've had by any means, but also not close to the best. An enjoyable experience. They got something going. I think they just need to work on maybe the flavor profile a little bit more, the combinations or the ratios of flavors. That would be really interesting. And who knows, maybe you'd love this tea. So I always recommend people try even the teas that I dislike, because maybe you'll end up loving them. But to that, I say, have a great rest of your day. Thanks so much for checking in, stopping by, and listening and watching. And this goes out to you. And that's it. Cheers.